Just start it.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to the second episode of the second season of the Sports Lounge. Well, Harry,
Richard,
how was your weekend?
I had a great weekend. How was yours?
It was fabulous. I attended an election party that was just wonderfully decorated. Booyah. So this week we're going to get right into the picks.
Let's get right to it.
We have some interesting matchups. Why don't we start with the first one? We have a matchup between Magic Mike, who seems to have lost his wand,
Has not lost his wand. Magic Mike is back this week. The last 3 weeks he's lost to season highs.
So obviously we know who he's going with, but it's against El Big Dog. Who you got this week?
Magic Mike.
He's going down, or?
El Big Dog gets the...
Okay, well, it looks like Harry's going with Magic Mike, and I am taking El Big Dog.
Bushwood Country Club versus Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson. Who doesn't like two dicks? Who do you got?
I've also got Johnson & Johnson for other reasons. NWO versus Latimer. Who you got?
Well, this absolutely tears my insides out that I am picking NWO, but it's a pure statistical analysis. It's a law of averages. Latimer
you ran a lot
has
of
to come
numbers.
down. I did, and based on number of tweets per second, NWO has got to win this week.
All right, deal. I'm also going with NWO for other reasons. Latimer, it's time to come back down to earth. Who do you got now? Wangers versus the Wrenches.
I'm going with Jaws. I think he's got a lot of momentum. Wangers is a solid club. I just don't see the staying power there, though. He's had some questionable moves this season. How about you?
3 straight for the Wrenches. I think all good things have to come to an end. I'm going with the Wingers.
We got JG's Urban Underachievers and Tot. Who you got?
I've got JG's Urban Achievers versus Jigsaw this week.
Salzaw.
Who you got?
Tot.
I got,
Who you picking?
I've got the Achievers over the Mute Saw. Do I have a bad?
No, that's right. That's right. I got Sawzaw winning this one. I just think that he took a beating last week on the message board. He's got to have a better week, don't you think?
I'm still with the Achievers.
Perfect. We have Taste Rainbow and Something Gangster. Now, I'd like to just spend a minute. I'd like to spend a minute talking about this matchup.
I'm already bored with this matchup. It's the toilet bowl of the century.
Yeah, this is just brutal. We're actually going to take this and send it. Send this game to Marcus and see if we can get his opinion on this one. He's seen some all-timers in his day, but we'll do that a little bit later in the show. I got TDB winning this one. I think he's just got to get off the hide. 3 wins is the worst record in the league. Who do you got in this game?
I've got Taste Rainbow as well. I mean, who's shit?
You alright?
There's Pick'em. Well, let's take a look at who's hot and who's not. Harry, who's hot?
There are 3 teams right now with 3-game win streaks. 2 of them are at the top of their division, and 1 has just snuck into the playoff seeding.
Who are those teams?
Latimer at the top of the Babies division, Johnson & Johnson at the top of the Scabies division, and then the Wrenches have somehow snuck into that 8th seed. All 3 teams on 3-win streaks.
Now, if my statistics serve me correctly, we have a few who's not hot teams, and who are those squads?
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look.
Well, I can tell you one of them, a close friend of yours, Magic Mike, is on a 3-game losing streak.
We might have to double check those numbers. I'm not
Well,
sure.
let me take a look. That looks accurate to me. And Bushwood Country Club is also on a 3-game losing streak.
Bushwood, you are who we thought you were.
Show up somehow, some way. We have a Marcus with us again this week. Rumor has it he's actually in the building.
He's in the building.
Well, is he on site?
Yeah, we're not exactly sure where he is in the building. Let's hook it up to our live feed. Marcus, can you hear us okay?
Nice, let's go. Well, you're right, fellas. I am in studio. Superstorm Sandy put a squash on my plans about visiting lovely Thunder Bay, Ottawa, Canada, the hometown of Taste Rainbow. Maybe we'll do that later in the year. I was going to profile the matchup against Something Gangster, but honestly, who cares? Not me. Don't you guys do either. We're going to get into league news. Lex League news. Insider knowledge tells me owner of Something Gangster is having a meltdown. He's on a 3-game schneid right now. Threatening to jump off the bridge, and I say let him. Who really cares? On the flip side, Latimer, 3-game winning streak. A lot of people inside the organization saying he's getting a little soft, serving ice cream for lunch and whatnot. I don't know. With that, we're going to introduce a new bit to the program. It's called Marcus's Mark It Down Pick of the Week, where I tell you who to vote all your money on at Vegas. Currently, Vegas has the Big Dog and Magic Mike matchup at plus 20 Big Dog. As I look down and dig deeper, I like Beast Mode Marshawn Lynch against the Jets D. Where have they been since Revis went down? And Antonio Gates, I look to him to pick it up against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Big Dog, pick them, guys. Mortgage your house on it. With that being said, I'd like to send it back to you fellas, and I can't wait to see you next week. Thanks.
Oh, that's great reporting. Thanks, Marcus. Can't wait to see where we're at next week.
Well, that's about all we got for the week, isn't it?
That's it, folks.
I'm Harry,
I'm Richard.
reminding you that if you're not in the Lexington League,
You're not playing fantasy football. TDB versus Something Gangster, Harry. This is an interesting one.
he's supposed to wake me up.
Who you got? I didn't know you were doing that again.
What do you mean you didn't know?
That was a one-time thing. No, that was good. Let's go again.